Hello, it's Mandy from the Department of Instructional Technology, and we are going to take a quick look at how you can set up a TKES folder that you can start to collect artifacts and evidence for your TKES standards so that you can share those with your administrator when it's time for your mid-year conference. Let's take a look at how to set this up. Okay, so your first step is to go into your Google Drive and you're going to click on the New button in the top left-hand corner and select New Folder. Okay, what you can do here is just simply put in your last name, TKES, and then if you want to put in the school year too, that's probably a good idea, and click on Create. You'll notice that this kind of pushes the folder kind of far down in your Google Drive. So you have a couple of different options here. You can actually right click on that folder. If you want to add it to your starred items, you can. If you rename it and put just an asterisk here, it will actually make it show up a little bit earlier in your drive. Or you can also right click on the folder and change the color to something that kind of catches your eye. That way you can find it more easily. So once you have the main folder set up, you're going to double click, and this is where you're going to put all of your subfolders for your different standards. So all you have to do here is click on New Folder, and this is where you will start to put subfolders for each of your TKES standards. Okay, so once you have all of your subfolders listed, your next step is to go into your drive and start looking for evidence. So you're going to go in here and start looking for different documents that you want to add to that folder so that you can share that with your administrator. So for example, I might want to use this weekly email that I send out to staff members every week. This could be an example of standard 10 for communication. Now, I don't want to move this document from where it actually is in my drive. So instead of just moving the document into that folder, I can add a shortcut to this document inside the folder. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come up to File, and instead of choosing Move, I'm going to choose Add Shortcut to Drive. So once I click on here, it's going to ask me where I want to put it. It's going to go into my drive, and it's going to go to my Buckingham TKES folder for this year. Okay, once I get here, I can scroll down, find the subfolder for which standard I want to put it under. When I click on that, you'll notice that it's going to go under standard 10. So I'm going to click on Add Shortcut here. Notice that's not moving the actual file, it's just putting a shortcut, kind of like a bookmark, to that document inside that folder. So if I go back now to my drive and take a look at my TKES folder and I click on standard 10, there's a shortcut that will open up that file for me. So that helps you out so that you don't end up accidentally moving something that was maybe in a shared drive or something that another teacher needed access to. If you just put the shortcut, that makes it a little bit easier. So for example, I could go find my newsletter. And once I find the newsletter that I need, I can either open it or I can just right click on the file. And you notice here's the option for adding a shortcut. So I click Add Shortcut to Drive, and then I go through my steps again, make sure that I have it in the correct subfolder. Once I'm in the correct subfolder, I would click Add Shortcut, and it puts the link there for me. Now, don't forget that once you have your folder ready to share with your administrators, you need to select that folder and share the folder with them. So you would select your main TKES folder, come up to the Share button, or you can right-click and choose Share. And this is where you would enter your administrator's email address and then click on Done so that they will get a notification that you have shared that folder with them. I hope that you have found this helpful. If you need any help with this, please don't hesitate to reach out to an ITS who would be happy to help you. Have a great week.